nervous.
You're nervous.
Oh.
Yeah. Funky. There's that fat ass bass.
Hope that's hitting your car right now.
The old fat ass bass.
The rear's bumping.
Do the Mac.
A-D-G.
It's a damn good time. Bring it down a little bit for you. Just calm down.
Let's bring it down.
Don't worry, we're gonna get there.
I think it's about to hit.
Anytime now. That's right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Steve Schaefer.
And I'm Cody Adams.
And this is a Damn Good Time podcast.
Hit him with it.
Yes, yes, yes. This week, we are going to taste some whiskey from Metallica called Blackened. We've got Market Garden Brewery Lemon Shandy. We're going to get into our top 5 favorite sports, but don't worry. If you're not a sports person, we're not going to go that deep into it.
Yeah.
We're not that
Keep it
versed.
loose.
We're not well versed into sports. And then we found out that Cody is a sophisticated gambler.
Super sophisticated.
And then
degenerate.
and then I've got some beef to pick with the universe because it's played a cruel, cruel trick on me. So,
Ooh.
yep. Without further ado, let's get into this bitch.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So how you doing? You looking good?
Doing good, man. You know,
Yeah.
I got to drop that bomb last week on everybody with the twinsies.
Yep.
Twinsies. So we had Mother's Day last week. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. I don't think we touched.
Yeah,
did we touch on that one?
I don't
last
think
week?
so.
Oh, okay. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
Yeah, we
late Mother's Day from ADGT. But
love you,
know,
Julie.
you know, Christy, my mom.
Yeah.
I don't know if she watches, but you know, either way,
happy Mother's
any mom
Day.
out there, you know, good job.
It's a hard job.
It's a hard job.
Yeah.
You crank it out. You rock and roll.
So yeah, happy Mother's Day.
But yeah, so Mother's Day, we did another reveal for everybody there.
Yeah.
For the family. I was a little reluctant to do it, but like my mom had it all set up, had these balloons and everything. But I just want to take away from everybody else Mother's Day. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
well, I guess Steph's going to be the mom soon. But
Right.
everybody's pretty excited. So we cut up a couple boxes and she had them filled with balloons and onesies and all that fun stuff. So that was cool. But yeah, other than that, week's been fine. I mean, just
Yeah.
normal week. Weather's been Ohio weather,
Got that
shitty and
normal
rainy.
rain. Well, we've had a couple decent days.
A couple decent days. Today's a decent day.
It's finally been sun shining on my days off, which I'm thankful for because it's the last few weeks. It seems like every day off it's just been rainy and shit. So
Well, the weekend after we recorded last weekend was just terrible. It was just
Yeah.
like rain. We got like
God.
inch and a half of rain. It's stupid, but yeah.
really, really dumb.
I'm talking about weather on a podcast. Nobody gives a shit about that.
Nobody gives a shit. You guys let us know in the comments. Do you give a shit about the weather?
Hell no, they don't.
No.
No, they don't care about that. They want to hear about interesting stuff.
Any exciting things at work?
Nothing crazy at work.
Yeah.
You know, today was a big technology fahu.
Big old snafu.
Snafu, fahu. I said fahu. Is that a word? I
don't
don't know. I'm gonna make it one. Fahu, you mother.
Yes.
But
Fucked and are hurting up. I don't know.
you know, technology's great until it goes down.
Yeah.
But that's about it. I mean, nothing crazy, man. Nothing crazy, which is
Yeah.
probably a good thing. I know we always try to think of our weirdest thing that happened in the week.
Yeah.
And then weird stuff stopped happening after
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
couple of weeks. I'm like, man, that was some weird stuff that happened.
Yeah, because that was whenever we first started, that was going to be our thing. You even said like, well, I don't want to just ask you, like, how was your week? And then that's basically
Yeah.
what we turned into is like, how was your week? Like, because weird, yeah. Like
so
you
I was
said,
wanting to see this damn rocket blast off on the East Coast because we're supposed to have a good view of it on. I believe it would have been Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday, I think it was supposed to go off.
they launched one.
They're supposed to launch a rocket off.
Oh yeah.
I forget what it's just a little rocket, but
Yeah.
you're supposed to see like the green smoke go up, and we're like, we'll go outside and look at it. And it's supposed to go off at like 8:06, and of course they're like, nah, it's gonna be like 8:20, so blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh no, the window cleared, we can't launch it. And
That
then
sucks.
they were bringing the damn thing down, and it hit a bracer, and they're like, now we gotta check out the rocket.
Yeah.
Now we can't. So this Friday, which this podcast will be out after that. But
Yeah, we're recording. So tomorrow they're supposed to be a rocket.
I don't know.
Nah,
We'll
we'll
see.
see.
Who cares? But
Well, like speaking of rockets, you hear the Chinese one that one of the launchers that they shed didn't actually hit orbit and stay out in space. It crashed, landed back down to Earth, and like there for a while, everybody's like, "Where the fuck's it gonna hit? It could kill people."
Yeah.
But luckily, I think it just hit water, so that was good at least. We dodged a bullet there.
Earth's made of the water, so it's laying there.
Yep. Yeah, and then we got like gas shortage and all this other bullshit. And somebody hacked a pipeline, and I haven't seen any gas prices really hike.
No, just a stall, basically.
I've seen stupid fucking pictures on the internet of people like filling up Tupperware containers, and like I forget what governor it was or what state they issued like a statement like, do not fill plastic bags with gasoline. Because everybody's trying to stock up and shit.
Right, Florida. I'd say Florida,
Yeah, Florida man is always doing cool shit like that.
No, but they literally, like Florida, like the southern states down there, they were out of gas for a while.
Yeah.
Like, I know somebody that was down there, and her husband told me that she could not get gas. She went out at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
and found a gas station that had gas. Like, they were just out.
Yeah.
So there were like lines around the corners for any place that had gas, and like, it was stupid.
Yeah, I even saw like one station was like limit to $5 per customer, and it was $3 a gallon. So you get like 1.5 gallons.
Yeah, you want
I got my $5 worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Hey, no.
It happens. Oh, Illuminati update. They still haven't contacted me. Still waiting for my adrenochrome. Waiting for my fame. Waiting for my riches. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
You know where to find me.
Hit him up.
Yeah, maybe I need to message that dude back again. Be like, yo, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah, now you're just going to have 2 silent assassins come over here and knock. just murder you.
What the fuck? Oh, here's one cool thing that happened to me this week. Literally last night, I watched Under Siege with Steven Seagal, and I forgot how fucking awesome of a movie that was. It's on Netflix. If you've never seen Under Siege with Steven Seagal, get on Netflix. Most everybody listening probably has a Netflix account. Check it out. It's fucking awesome. He does this cool Aikido shit, and he's like breaking necks. Like even one dude, he like knocked him on the ground and just karate chopped him right in the neck, fucking dead. You know, because that's how it works.
That's how it works. Yeah.
That's exactly how.
I'm sure he has the force to do that. You know,
But yeah, it's fucking Steven Seagal in his prime. I think growing up when I was a kid, I remember watching that movie, and that was probably one of like the first sets of boobs that I ever saw in a movie. And so, and I remember we had it on VHS. So me and my brother figured out that there was a slow-mo button on VHS. So we'd hit like as soon as she pops out of the cake and she's topless. So as soon as that happens, we're like slow-mo. We'd watch
perverts.
slow-mo boobies on VHS. So
I think my first would have been like Total Recall.
When
you got 3 at a time.
3 of them.
Hell yeah.
One extra boob there. That might have been one of my first 2. I don't know. But that one really sticks out with me because I remember finding the slow-mo function on it.
Then you actually cared.
Yeah. Well, and those ones were actually, I think they were fake, but they were fake real. Like it was real skin, fake underneath. But the triple boobs was all prosthetic, all of it. So
yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, that's a little update on the week. So let's get into how are you? How sophisticated of a gambler are you?
It's not really being sophisticated. I just have now got an addiction with the stock market.
Yeah,
since the whole eBets thing, and then we touched on this before. You know, with the GameStop and the AMC,
that big short squeeze thing that was all the rage there like a month ago or a month and a half.
Yeah, and I'm still invested in the AMC, and I think it's still think it's a valued stock. Hoping it does eventually squeeze, and I can make some money off of that. But like now, I'm like, I got this problem like with watching the stock market all the time.
Yeah,
when I never did before.
No.
So like, it's a good thing. It's a good problem to have because more people should pay attention to the stock market.
You should be investing,
especially like at my age now that I have 401k and things like that. Blah blah blah. You should actually be paying attention to the stock market because you got a bunch of money in there. Before I didn't care. It's like, oh yeah, I got this 401k over here. It's hopefully I can retire.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit more than that.
But it is one of those things where you are like, when you get down to the brass tacks of it, you are just gambling, you know?
Oh yeah, 100%.
You might as well just be putting it on black on roulette. You know?
Yeah. It makes you want to be a day trader, but then it also makes you not want to be a day trader at the same time. Because when you can like, and I just dabble, right? I don't throw a whole lot of money on the different stuff. You know, I got a few $100 here or there, but it kind of makes you want to be a day trader and be like, man, if I had the money to throw like, you know, $10,000 around, I would have made $20,000 a day, like easily, you know,
but
double my money.
But instead, you got $10 in. You're like, I got $20. That's awesome.
I got $20. Yeah, exactly.
This is fucking awesome. Yeah, that's even the same way like how I gamble. Like I'd rather play for quarters than for dollars.
Right, exactly. Like, at least the stock market feels like you can at least maybe make your money back.
Yeah.
You know, you can let it sit there and just ride, and you can get murdered. But, you know, it's just fun to watch. And then also, I've been going to my buddy Eric's E-Dubs.
E-Dub?
He loves betting on horses.
Hitting the ponies.
And you can literally do that from your phone.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't realize.
Yeah, so I did a lot during the Kentucky Derby.
Okay.
Not a lot. I shouldn't say a lot.
Right.
Like
You dabbled.
I put like $100 on the cow and played with it. And this man plays with a lot more money than I do. On betting on horses and stuff. And even then, the last time I went over, me and him were sitting down in the basement, and he's got the horse racing up, and he's sitting there in front of his computer, and you know, I'm looking at stuff too, and then I'm like, this is kind of cool, and kind of fun, but it's still a big gamble because you don't know.
Right.
Like, sometimes you know what horse is going to win 100%, but then that horse is going to pay like a 1 to 9.
Yeah, and like there's a bunch of weird different ways to gamble. Like, can't you pick like 3 or something, and like only one of them has to place, but if all 3 place, you get more.
There's so many bets
and like parlays or some shit. Like I don't know.
There's a ton of bets in horse racing.
Yeah.
So normally I just pick a straight win because you know you get an easy payout that way, and it's not hard to figure out.
And it's just easier to bet like that horse.
Yeah.
Like
you can do exactas, trifectas, superfecta. Like you can do multiple races where you have to pick the horses in multiple races to win or play. Like it gets pretty crazy.
Right.
But it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
You know, just like sometimes you go with your gut feeling and be like, no, this horse is going to win.
Yeah. You just look at it. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it in the horse's eyes.
Yeah.
Like, that motherfucker's a winner.
The big races, you know, that 20 to 1 long shot, he might have a sparkle of a chance. But when you get in these, like we were betting on little races. It was like a Wednesday. I'm betting on little races.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's like, yeah, these ones that are long shots, you do not bet on. And he was right. Like most of the time they didn't win.
Yeah.
Maybe one race I saw where like a 5 to 1 won.
Well, that's even cool now that like you can just do it from home. Like you don't have to constantly go to the track. You know?
Right, exactly.
So it's not like if I got into it, it's not like my kids are like, yeah, you know, my dad was never around. He spent all his time at the track. Now I can be around and still be.
Right. So I say sophisticated gambler because it's just horse betting and playing the stock market.
Yeah.
And I think playing the stock market is literally the most sophisticated gambling.
Like, I'm a businessman and I'm gambling, you know.
But the nice thing about stock market is you can do a lot of research and you can do your D&D, they say your due diligence, you know, and figure out what the company's all about and do all that. But it's still gambling. It's still 100% gambling.
Follow Wall Street Bets on Reddit and see like some of the shit that those guys do.
God. It's gotten so like,
or get into crypto. Do you do any crypto?
I do a little bit of crypto, not a lot.
Yeah. I got like 900 and some odd Doge coins. So one of these days I'm gonna be a Dogecoin millionaire. Still don't understand how crypto really works.
Well, Dogecoin's just a buy sell thing, right? That's just literally off of people buying it. It's as far as I know right now.
You still gotta mine it and stuff, like just like Bitcoin and Ethereum and all. There's like 14 different fucking cryptos. So
Bitcoin was a blockchain technology.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get too far in this, but
right. Well, without boring everybody, there's some way, and I've seen all these computers. They built supercomputers to somehow mine it.
You could sign up any computer back in the day for it. When it first came out, you could sign up any computer, and it chained computers together to solve huge mathematical equations.
Yep.
Which what you need to do for different programming things on computers.
Yep. And then what is it? Once you got, like, if you got the answer, if you got it processed or whatever, then you're even thrown into a lottery. So you, like, if your computer if you solve it, you get thrown into a lottery. So you don't even get guaranteed it. Then you're thrown into a lottery.
Well, back in the day, as long as your computer was like up and running, you just got like 0.0001 of a Bitcoin. But every day, it just using the resources of your computer to help solve these problems.
Yeah.
And that was mining Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And now there's huge places set up.
Yeah, people have fucking shipping.
You make 1 billionth of a Bitcoin a day.
Yeah, and you got people set up in fucking storage containers with these giant supercomputers with the graphics cards. It's the 3080s, I think, or like the big ones.
Well, you don't need a person on the computer. You just need
the computer just runs the program shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, so crypto's weird. I still don't understand it fully, but I own some Dogecoin.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
To the moon, I guess. I don't know. Help me out, Elon Musk. The more he tweets about it, the higher it goes. So,
but yeah, it's a crazy thing. Crypto's a crazy thing, and then obviously it's like black market. It's not a legit currency. Bitcoin,
Yeah. Well, I know a dude that has Bitcoin. I'm not gonna shout his name out, but he's got, from what I understand, a really substantial amount of it, and a Visa's back it, so you can get a Visa that will so it's basically a credit card, and then you can pay it off with your bit. So like it's kind of a legit currency.
Oh, it's becoming very legit, and that's what's crazy. I don't think a lot of people understand that, and it could become literally a universal currency if it wanted to be. So that'd be fluctuating.
It'll probably never really take over the American dollar, but who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 100 years from now, you never know.
Yeah. Until one day I'm a Dogecoin millionaire.
Market crashes, but Bitcoin's still up.
Yep.
Yep. You just put all your money into Bitcoin.
Yep. Now you're the richest man in the world. Now you're Jeff Bezos. Yeah. So, and then we hinted at this in the intro, but the fucking universe played a cruel trick on me.
Yeah, what's this trick is playing on you?
So, as I've stated before, I spend a lot of time on the internet, and I frequent a lot of meme sites. Like, I'm on iFunny, 9gag, Reddit, and then even like Facebook, Twitter, all that shit. Like, I frequent a lot of these sites. And one that I saw popping up probably within the last 6 months or so was this meme. It was just like, oh, you're lactose intolerant? Well, just tolerate it. I'm built different, And I'm like, that's funny, because I'm a huge dairy fan. I love drinking milk. I could probably drink a gallon of milk like in a day if I put my mind to it.
It's a lot of milk.
It is, and it's delicious. And I eat cheese, and even though some cheese is lower in lactose and shit, but now within the last 2 weeks, my body fucking hates it. Now I'm pretty sure I'm straight lactose intolerant now.
Really?
Yeah. And I was sitting there like, these memes are funny. And I was even going to share them. My brother-in-law is lactose intolerant. So I was even going to share it to him, but just tolerate it. Just tolerate it. Just to fuck with him. But and I've gotten the same symptoms 3 different times within the last week now. And it's all right around the time whenever I've either drank milk or ate because I eat a shitload of cheese. I don't just eat a slice of cheese.
Right.
On a cheese. I eat
delicious.
Yeah. Swiss cheese. I can eat
let's skim a little piece. No, you eat cheese. You eat the whole block of cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's wind this back a little bit.
Rewind.
How sick would you say you get on a scale of 1 to 10?
I cannot. I missed the
Without getting gross with it.
I missed the boys' last soccer game
Oh boy.
because I could not get off the toilet.
Whoo.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like not even like because I always made the joke like if I drank a lot of milk, I'd make the joke with Sarah. I'm like I'm gonna have milk farts, you know, because you know everybody's a little. They say like everybody's kind of lactose intolerant.
Sure.
So like I just have like some milk farts there, and then I always joked about them. But now, no, it's not farts anymore, and severe cramping and just like bloated like gas pains, and then then I had to stay on the toilet for.
Well, at least it's not your seafood allergy, but now you're double batting.
Mm-hmm.
You're double batting.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna bring this back for the listeners real quick. Steve went to culinary school.
Yeah.
He's a chef.
Certified.
He's a goddamn chef.
I got a degree I don't use anymore.
And now you can't eat seafood or dairy?
Oh, and spicy. I mean, I don't know if we've ever touched on this, but spicy food now gives me IBS.
Well, I'm old too now, and
Yeah.
like when now I eat old stuff,
love-
it feels terrible. So.
I love spicy food.
Yeah.
I've been in spicy wing eating competitions. I've done spicy wing challenges and shit. Can't do that anymore because it hurts.
That's a young man's game, anyways.
Yeah,
Fine.
can't do that anymore because it hurts. Seafood almost kills me, and now dairy almost kills me. So like, the fuck, what's left for me to eat? Porridge. I'm just
Bars
gonna,
of tofu.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
piece of crap.
yeah. I'll go fucking vegan. I'll be a soy boy beta, I guess.
Nah, you'll be fine. I mean, there's plenty to eat still,
Yeah,
but I mean,
I'll still eat cows until they start fucking messing with my guts.
oh god, can you imagine if like you couldn't eat meat anymore too? You might as well kill yourself with that.
Not that suicide's a joke.
No, yeah, sorry.
But yeah. I mean, like, what the fuck? I guess I just tofu, Slim Fast shakes or some shit. Like,
Hey, I get down on a whole bunch of edamame. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Edamame soy sauce
yeah,
all day.
yeah. I ate like a pound of edamame like 2 weeks ago. It was
So
awesome.
good.
yeah,
So good. So good.
it was dope. So
Well, yeah, I don't know what to say about that besides
besides that,
it's a
sucks.
little far, Mike, from there. But you're, yeah, it sucks.
My options are becoming more
You're
limited
still
in
gonna
what I
eat.
can eat.
You're still gonna eat dairy, though. I mean,
I'll probably try to
some,
stray
you
away
just
from
keep
the
it minimal.
and do cheese because, like I said, most aged cheeses because the lactose is more in the way. So whenever they make cheese,
Oh, so you just gotta eat better cheese.
yeah, I just got to eat more aged cheese.
Hell yeah!
Like the last podcast we shot,
Mhm.
we had a little tray of snacks. All that cheddar that didn't hurt me
oh,
that-
so you just need the good cheese.
Yeah.
you need good cheese.
Right.
Okay.
because the longer it ages, the more because the cheese will
More
actually
enzymes,
it'll
won't it?
ferment and then
Yeah.
the enzymes break down that lactose, so it's fine. But like fresh mozz, probably not.
Yeah.
Straight milk, heavy cream. Fuck, I love heavy cream, dude. That'll probably wreck me.
Yeah, Alfredo kick your ass.
Yeah. And that's one of my favorite fucking pasta sauces is Alfredo. Like, I love Alfredo pasta. Way better than tomato sauce pasta.
Well, you just gotta change things around a little bit. You know,
Getting old stupid.
just change things around a little bit.
Yeah. Anybody out there listening, if you're young, just stay young. Don't get old because it's stupid.
Eat all the shrimp
Yeah.
and all the cheese you can.
And
right
all this,
now.
yeah. Shrimp.
Or you end up
dairy.
like Steve. On the other hand, you could end up like me, who's only a year younger than Steve,
Yeah.
and
Maybe 2. I'm 37.
a year younger than me, and I can eat it. Anything I want.
Yeah.
Don't
Well.
shit.
You lucky motherfucker. Yeah, and so we've had people talk to us and ask us about wanting to get a third person in here. You know, maybe interview some of our brewery friends or even just our group of friends. It's kind of always been an idea of ours from the start. We just wanted to make sure we could start and keep this thing going just on our own. you know?
Yeah. We got to make sure we can keep up.
And I know we still got the Tyler cut out here, but even like if Tyler came on and like bullshit with us, like, you know, it'd be fun to get a third person in here. And even like some local business people, like we said, we have brewery friends, and get them in there and talk to us about the beers that we're going to try and stuff like that. We do have the third mic now. we're gonna play around with like the logistics of it because obviously we can't just put them here or like there. We need to figure out where the camera is gonna go and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you've got
Me and you sit on one side, just grill them.
yeah. Yeah. Or I was even thinking like there's a big couch back there. Maybe we could sit and be a little more relaxed on the couch or some shit. I don't know. But that's it's stuff we're working on. But if you got a local business you want to promote, or I know there's probably some local musicians and shit. You come on, we'll play your song and shit, and we'll talk to you.
Got a lot of ideas for that.
Yeah.
I mean, it can branch out to wherever. It could even include bringing the third person on permanently. Maybe
Yeah.
even. I don't know. Maybe somebody spices up the show a little bit and we
Do
like it. But
you think you're talented enough to be third mic on a podcast no one listens to? Come on board.
yeah, come on down.
We'll pay you nothing.
We building from nothing. We're gonna start. We're gonna keep going. But yeah, we're comfortable enough. I think now. That was the biggest thing, like being comfortable and being able to do a hour-long show between the two of us and feeling like we got our audio locked down, because you guys know how many problems we had with that. If you're a long-time listener, you know we had a little problems.
If you're from day one, you've seen a lot of waxing
video,
away.
audio, everything. So and hopefully video gets better soon too.
We're finally getting consistent with shit.
Yeah,
so
100%.
But yeah, so let us know. Reach out to us. I mean, all the Facebook stuff. If you're listening, you know how to get to us.
Yeah.
But we get to try. We're gonna taste some Market Garden Brewery Lemon Shandy.
Yeah. And before we get into that,
oh yeah.
I don't know. My wife, being cute, decided to make us thumbs up.
We got a little thumbs up,
down, thumbs sideways. Which our thumbs down are actually going to be. We just flip them over.
But like we got, it's a so-so.
So we got a rating system now.
Yep.
So if we really like it, you're going to get 2 thumbs up.
Two of them.
And then down's 1 thumbs up. And it's okay. We got a sideways thumb for that, which we could also be our thumbs down.
Yeah. It's like, kind of like it. It's okay.
So I don't know, something to play with.
And then we got, we hate it.
Yeah. Or double hate it, and I'll pull 2 of these sons of the bitches and be like, this is the worst crap ever. So I think we've almost given everything a thumbs up or an okay. I don't think we've given anything a thumbs up.
Well, we went back. We didn't really rate the High West Rye until the following one. That one would have definitely got a thumbs down.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
That one sucked. So yeah, now that we have our little placards,
yeah,
and we've got a rating system, so it's either double, single, so, no.
And don't worry, we'll still.
And if we really hate it,
just listening, we'll tell you.
If we really hate it, then we'll do a double no. So I guess it's on a scale of 1 to 5.
1 to 5. We got a 1 to 5. No.
And this week we talked Shandy's a couple podcasts ago. They're usually beer with like lemonade or citrus, like.
Yeah, Shandy started with just like lemonade and beer. Like somebody just mixed beer with lemonade and was like, "Here's a Shandy." I was 99% sure on that one.
Yeah.
Without you googling it, somebody just mixed lemonade and beer together. Like, I'm gonna drink all day in this hot sun, but I like lemonade, but I love beer too.
Yeah.
And so my wife doesn't know. I'm gonna mix my beer and lemonade together.
Right.
She's like, "What are you drinking?" "I'm just drinking lemonade, babe."
It's a cool can too.
Martin Garden's Cleveland, right?
That I don't know. That maybe I should Google.
It should 100% be Cleveland. Yeah, brewed and canned in Cleveland, Ohio.
Ooh, yeah. So we got another local.
It's Martin Garden Brewery.
I've got a page pulled up where they rated it, but they have a note. The note says, "Brewed with all natural lemon juice and peel. This thirst-quenching shandy is a vibrant blend of pale wheat beer and sparkling lemon soda. Its fresh, sweet citrus notes come together for a lively and energizing brew."
Energizing.
How's it taste? Is it lively and energizing?
I'm ready to do some kick flips.
Smells like beer.
I don't know. Let me do another sip. It's not when I think of Shandy, I think of like more lemon than I think of
this
anything else.
This is actually pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm. And Shandies most of the time are sweet. This is a little overcompensatingly sweet.
Yeah, it's not very citrus. I mean, it tastes like lemon, but it's not.
It tastes like
it's not like a pucker citrus.
It's not a lot of lemon. It's more. Actually, I'll say it's more of an artificial lemon than it is like a real lemon flavor to it.
It tastes like a lemon head once you get the sour coating off of the outside.
Right.
You know.
Right. I mean, it's
not
drinkable
bad.
for sure. Would it be my favorite Shandy ever? Absolutely not.
Probably not mine. I
So-
feel like it's too. Yeah, it's like you said. It's overcompensating with the sweetness.
Yeah.
It's still somehow 6.49%. Or wait. No, it's 4.5% alcohol by volume.
So I know what I'm going to rate this.
What you got?
I'm going to give it
A little sideways.
a little half rating, a little sideways thumb, a little 2.5 on the metric, I guess you would say. Like a little it's okay.
I'm gonna go halfy.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's not terrible.
If I go to a party and they're serving it, I'll drink it.
Yeah.
If I go to the store and I'm looking for a Shandy, I'm not gonna buy that. There's something else I'll pick over this.
This doesn't give me a Shandy flavor, as it more gives me like a fruity loop kind of like.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be a sweet citrus flavor.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Like it's not bad. If you like sweeter drinks, if you want to dabble into drinking beer and you're not a big beer fan, drink the shit out of this because it's like Kool-Aid almost.
This reminds me of the Hopping Frog Turbo Shandy.
Turbo.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Carl King out on this. He was the biggest fan of Hopping Frog. They had what they called a Turbo Shandy.
Yeah.
And we went up there, me, him, and somebody. I can't remember who our third was. And we got like a mixed match case of beers, and they were like big beers, like almost like carafes of beers, And we brought them back, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta try Turbo Shandy. It's so good, so good." And I drank like one glass of them, like, holy shit, that is sweet. It was very lemony. It was more of a Shandy than this is, for sure. But it's so sweet. There's so much sugar in it. Like,
right.
I was like, after one, I'm like, I don't ever want to drink one of those again.
Right.
It's
like you almost
much sugar.
You almost feel the diabetes kicking in.
Yeah. Like it was good, but it wasn't that good. And I don't remember if he liked it as much after he tried that time too. But I was just like, man,
too sweet.
Too sweet. This is sweet, not as sweet as that was.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you like a sweet beer, there you go.
There you go.
Market Garden Shandy.
It tastes like a lemon head after you get the sour part off, is how I'm going to describe it.
On a sweaty hot day, maybe you need a little sugar in your life. I don't know.
Oh, I don't think I told you this. I want to shout out to Aaron Light. He's a dude that was friends with me and Tyler whenever Tyler went to the Ohio City for broadcasting up in Parma. Hung out with us all the time. Dude's great fucking dude. He's in the broadcasting sector now, and he reached out to me, and it's just like he's thanks Aaron for giving us props. He said we're doing a great job. He's like, well, love what you're doing. You guys are doing really good. He even said maybe for our tasting, maybe we should start trying like snacks or different foods too.
Oh, okay.
He's like, you guys both definitely have all the knowledge in food.
Right.
So why don't you try some food? And I've always thought of that too. Like, oh, let's try these donuts or let's try this. But I don't know how. I didn't want to like sit here and be like,
you're right. You can't get weird. It's got to be one bite.
Yeah. Or like even, dude, we could do like a pizza review for sure. I could sit down here and munch on some slices,
We're coming for Barstool Sports Guy.
Yeah.
He goes, one bite, you know all the rules, and then he eats like 4 bites. And I'm like, I don't know what the rules are. I never know what the rules are, guys.
Right, like, yeah, that's what I was wondering too, because I've seen his reviews, and it's like, and he always says that. 1 bite, you know the rules. And then he eats like 4 slices, like, I'll give it a 7.5. Like, what?
I don't know the rules.
What are the rules?
What the rules are. I'm sure somebody can tell us what the rules are.
Yeah.
But I feel like it should be one slice.
Yeah.
That's the rules, not one bite. But he always says one bite. That's. I'm like,
yeah, one bite. You know the rules.
but you could never actually qualify a pizza in one bite because you'd have to bite the actual.
You gotta get the
cheese part.
You gotta get
the sauce
point.
part. The point.
You have to get
and then get the crust. So I don't know what the hell.
Because sometimes crust makes or breaks shit too. Like
100%.
Like if it's too chewy or if it's like I like a good crunch and then I like a good chew. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I get what you're saying. Like, one bite, you know the rules. Like no, the fuck I don't.
No, I never know the rules.
And apparently you don't know the rules because you're not following them.
Yeah, there's Pop on my feet all the time, and he's like,
tag him. Hey, tag him. Share this to him. We're calling you out.
What are your rules?
That's how we're gonna get famous. We're gonna start a fucking beef with that dude.
Yeah. Oh, fuck him.
Maybe that's what we need to do to get famous. Is we call out like Jake Paul. I'll fight Jake Paul, and I do better pizza reviews than
Dave Poncher, right? Dave Poncher.
Yes,
I believe that's his name. Dave Poncher.
Oh fuck.
Portney or Pontre
Yeah.
or Pontra. It's Porntonoy.
Let me Google it.
I don't know. I got him on my Twitter.
Yeah, yeah, and I see him on TikTok all the time.
Yeah.
Barstool. Yeah. Hold on.
He's sunk.
Let's watch Steve Google some shit. This makes for great audio and video.
He sunk like going back to my sophisticated gambling. He sunk like a shitload of money into GameStop, and then he bowed out way too early.
David Portnoy. God, I just popped that P in there real hard. Sorry.
He sunk a bunch of money in GameStop, and then he bowed out early, and then he could have made a lot more money, and then he bought back in way too late, and then he did what most people do. What most people do.
Yeah.
You ride the wave.
So we're calling you out, Dave Portnoy. We're gonna start a social media war with this guy. That's how we're gonna get famous.
One bite is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one bite is stupid.
And if those are the rules, stick to the rules.
Yeah. You don't know the rules. One bite's stupid.
Yeah.
I'd say that with anything too.
But like, I mean, maybe I'd say that too. I'm criticizing him out of jealousy because I wish I was famous for writing sports articles and eating pizza.
Right. Exactly.
Like,
no, 100%. Like you're just like, oh, you get to review pizza. Like who the hell are you?
Yeah, I can fucking do that.
Yeah.
Even the dude, Man versus Food, like he does all the food challenges. Like, fuck, why didn't I think of that? That could be my show. Right. I love to eat. Although now I couldn't do seafood, dairy, or hot stuff.
Spicy, yeah. Well, you could, but you just die.
Oh my god, yeah, I'd suffer the next day. But sure, whatever.
It's just not seafood. Yeah, so.
But instead, we're tasting whiskey.
Yeah.
And beers. So
we always got the signature bottle of Jack here.
Yep, always Jack.
And we got this bottle of Blackened.
So I didn't even realize this, but Metallica got into the whiskey game, and it's called Blackened. I've actually already tasted this one. It's really good. But even on the
I was hoping it was a new taste for both of us.
Huh?
I was hoping it was a new taste. For
both of us. My wife works at a restaurant, and they had like a liquor tasting day, and I dropped her off. And then I ran some errands, and I came back to pick her up. It was like one of her days off, and they had a rep in that was sampling a whole bunch of different shit.
Yeah,
and this was one of them. And he told me so, and then I even not that I didn't believe him, but I wanted to make sure I had all my facts straight. Googled it, but it is Metallica's whiskey. It's a blend, and they actually pump music into the aging. So the final stage of aging, in the barrels. They pump music into the room where it ages, and that's supposed to like the vibrations of the music is supposed to like make let the wood swell and like contract and shit, like what happens during regular aging process and shit.
I watched something about that before. I think it might have been on Netflix, some kind of travel show.
Yeah,
and there's literally a whole place that's like dedicated to that, and they put their wines in like. They have like a jazz, classical, like they like keep it chill, not Metallica, but
right.
That'd be kind of cool. It's like this liquor's only listened to Metallica its whole life. This liquor's only listened to smooth jazz its entire life.
This one's John Mayer.
That would be cool. Actually, you know what? That would be super freaking cool.
Yeah.
If everybody, like, they had barrels the same, they brewed the same, packed the same barrels,
Yeah.
and put like 20 in each room.
And then different music for each.
And did an experiment.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how cool would that be? And like,
then,
see if they actually tasted different.
And then they give me a barrel and I put it down here and I just go, just a scream.
Oh, God, you just hurt all of our listeners.
Well, I sat back from the mic, so it's like just screaming at barrels of wine.
And I sat there and went, "What's up, girl? How's your wine? How you doing? What's with
Baby
that whiskey barrel? Wanna get down?"
What's up, sweet thing?
And then see whose was better.
Yeah.
You never know.
Mine's gonna be better because
You just yelled at yours every day, and I talk to mine sexy and be like, what are you doing? What are you doing in there?
Yeah, mine's gonna be better.
You want a little tickle? You want a little tickle in there? I'm gonna tickle your barrel.
Just rubbing the wood. Just rubbing it.
Yeah. No, I guarantee, like, all mine would be just beautiful.
Yeah. Mine's gonna be angry.
They'd probably be exactly the same. Let's be
Probably, yeah.
But if you're pumping music constantly through a speaker, you're still creating sound waves in there, which is going to create some kind of. So if you think of normal room where like they wheelbarrow whiskey back and throws it in there.
Yep.
Yes, there is some outside sound and air and all that.
Yeah.
But if you talk about having constant music going through, music can be a vibration depending on how high the music is.
Yeah.
But it's still a slight vibe.
And if you got a big old subwoofer in
still
it.
very, very slight. It could. Oh yeah, big old subwoofer.
Yeah.
You're talking a whole different game.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I got a big
about-
old 15-incher in the back of my shit, and it's rattling my poor little fucking Civic to pieces.
I'm just talking like normal music playing, like elevator music playing
Yeah.
through it. But it can be even Metallica playing through elevator speakers. There's still vibration off of that. It's just very minute.
Yeah.
So the little grains and the little things in the bottom of that are still gonna maybe roll occasionally.
Yeah.
Would have never.
Or like let it into the wood more, or let it out of maybe push it out, like because that's even a lot of the things with the temperatures. If it's hot, it's going to expand. If it's cold, it's going to contract, and a lot of that waxing and waning is what puts the liquor into the oak and then pulls it back out and all that fun shit.
Right,
but
so let's all get a bunch of money together and make some booze and some barrels and
yeah,
put some music on one and not on the other and see if they taste different.
maybe that's
But you got to do a blind taste testing. You can't be like, this is the music one and this is the normal one. Then everybody's going to pick the same one because
that's maybe I should get my shit back together and not make moonshine.
Yeah, you were just distilling water. What are you talking
Then we
about?
can get a damn good times not moonshine.
Steve distilled a lot of water.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
And then you can sweet talk yours and I'll yell at mine.
Oh, you still need a license to distill water though, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, a license for the still to say it was for water or for fuel. You're allowed to do those too. But yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And now it's time for the top 5.
He had 5, but it's not 5.
The top 5 at 5, as Cody likes to say. And this week, we're going to talk our top 5 sports. And for any of you people out there that aren't huge sports fans, just bear with us because we're not sports gurus. We're not going to get into statistics or weird shit.
No. So how we're doing this is it's our 5 favorite sports to either watch/play. So
yeah,
it's like a sport that's fun to go and watch.
Yeah.
In person, watch on TV, or go and actually play it your damn self.
Yeah. Because we've had, I think it was Frank was like, oh, I'd love to hear, he's like, I'm not big into sports, but it'd be cool. Like, who's your top 5 favorite NFL stars and shit? Like, I don't fucking know. Like, I might go back to like Jerry Rice or some shit, but we're just going to do sports in general.
We're not huge sports enough. I appreciate it enough. I could name a lot of players, but we dabble more in it. We enjoy.
Not like I'm going to be able to pull out stats and say like this is the best running back of all time or blah blah blah.
Yeah, I don't watch every NFL game. I don't watch every baseball game. I try
to catch the Browns. I get updates on Indian scores, so I know whenever they're doing good.
Right. Right.
know.
So we
I
just
pay attention during the playoffs, basically.
yeah, when it gets to end game, we watch end game stuff, but yeah, that's about it. So we're more fair weather fans, if you would. You know what I mean? So
and so here, hold on, let's see. Where's that?
where's the poll at?
I don't know.
You were winning. I'm guessing you won.
I was winning. That poll was our top 5 people we hated, and yes, I am at 54% of the vote.
Oh, okay, so close.
They're all pretty close. But yeah, so I get to go first.
There you go.
And I'm taking the heavy hitter here, big old boy, football.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's definitely on the top of my list.
Yeah. And that's even one that I've played in high school and shit. Like, I kind of enjoyed it. I didn't go out my senior year because I ended up hating it by that point. But I still like watching it. I like getting a football, tossing it in the backyard shit, dude. Like, football's fun. Buckeyes fan, Cleveland Browns fan, which I'm sure, you can relate because you are too.
100%.
Yeah. But you ended up marrying a woman that's a Michigan fan, so I don't know.
Hey, she's from Michigan, went to Michigan. She's allowed to like Michigan. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I give her.
Yeah, it is our rival, which really we've been beating their ass so bad for so long now. It's like it's not even a rival anymore. A rival's supposed to be somebody that actually can compete with. And I know overall their record's a little bit better now, but you break it down, we've just been destroying them since I was born. So
right. Yeah. But yeah, I love football.
Football is one of the sports like all the family gathers around for, even like Thanksgiving or sports, Christmas Day, which the Browns are playing Christmas Day.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's just one of those things it's good to watch. And also fun to just throw the pigskin around. Or I can't say I ever put too many, maybe once or twice put together like a little touch or like, you know what I mean? Like
a little backyard scramble.
Backyard scramble. Like you don't do a whole lot of that, but it's a good sport to watch because you don't have to, it's fast paced enough. But not too fast paced where you're like,
you have to pay attention every fucking second.
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of those things where you can sit around and drink beer bullshit with your buds and hang out with family. Like you said, family gathering and like Thanksgiving. And then all of a sudden you hear the crowd on and you're like, wait, what just happened? And then always there's replays and shit. And like,
right. Yeah.
And then to that point, like I've been to a couple NFL games and I'd almost rather watch that one at home.
It's
you get better angles, you get face front, like you get to see exactly what's happening instead of like looking from the stands and like, wait, was he at the yard line? I don't know.
It's the biggest sport in the U.S. for a reason.
Yeah,
the U.S.
Yeah,
I said that.
Well, and it's getting didn't they do some Europe games and shit there for a minute?
Well, yeah, they there's obviously they were playing over in England, I believe. They have a stadium over there, so they go and play a couple games over there a year just to like bring some different fans in and do all that stuff, because everybody likes NFL. It's not as big as football, which would be soccer.
The world's football.
The world's football that we adapted and killed, which you don't get that one.
That's
because to me that's completely different. But
right. Yeah. And that's even that was started in Canton, right? That's why we have the Pro Football Hall of Fame here. So that's a local sport.
Yes, in a way, yeah.
Yep. Started in Ohio, because Ohio's fucking awesome. So that's my number one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with a new professional sport.
Oh, a brand new one, huh?
Yeah, it's an e-sport.
Okay.
I'm going with video games.
Video game e-sporter.
Because I'm a big nerd. And now that competitive video game is coming on. I don't know how you defy it as a sport, but it's on ESPN. And
Is it on ESPN now?
yeah, oh yeah,
Oh, no
yeah,
shit.
yeah. They've have late night on ESPN. They show like I think it's like League of Legends, which is like a MOBA. Like they have different video games. It's gonna be it's gonna blow up.
Right.
It's gonna
Well, it
blow
already kind of is.
up. Oh no, it definitely has. But like
But it's just not. It's not huge in the public eye.
it's gonna be more somebody's gonna make it more mainstream.
Yeah.
And when they do, it's gonna get massive.
Yeah.
Um
Well, because even without being the sport part, there's so many people making money on streaming on Twitch and
100%.
shit, and they're not even actually doing it the sport. They're doing it as a pastime. You know.
They're just playing video games, talking to the audience, and that's all
Yeah.
they do. You know, they're good at the game or semi good at the game, and it's like people
Yeah.
are making a lot of money doing that. Trust me, I'd love to be if I was semi good at a game. I would be like
Right.
all over that.
Be an e-sporter.
Yeah, I think I'm just a little too old and a little too out of that situation to get in there, but you never know.
Yeah. Just need to get better.
But I think it's one of these up and coming sports that is going to get bigger.
Yeah.
To call it a sport is hard though, because there's not a lot of physical activity to it.
Right. Like, yeah, I get that, but there's skill involved. I feel like
There's a lot of skill involved.
anything that's competitive with skill, even though it's not physical, because like, how do you generalize a sport? Does it have to be physical? You know?
Yeah, I mean,
Or is it skill based? You know?
yeah.
Because even sidetrack. There's a dude on YouTube called Lockpicking Lawyer. If you ever want to waste a bunch of time and see something really cool, he's got an awesome voice to listen to. He picks locks, and he's in what they call lock sport. Like they have competitions and skills and shit. Like he wins medals at competitions for picking locks. like so. I'd consider that a sport. Like you have a skill set that you're better than everyone else at. You know.
Right.
So even esports, then you have a skill set that you're better than. You know, if you can quantify your skill set as being
What a
the
cool
best.
sport though. I'm the best lock picker around. I'm like, that dude's gonna get hired by somebody. Like,
Oh yeah.
dude, I need to break into like safe over here.
Yeah. I even recommend you check it out. Like, it's probably because we have our YouTube channel, and that probably comes up on, if you get onto our YouTube channel, it'll probably come up on like suggested for you. It'll be this dude picking locks. It's fucking awesome. You never see his face; you just see his hands and shit. Like, makes me want to pick locks now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've watched some of the lockpick videos, and it's cool because they sell like the ones that are like clear on the side, so you can see what you're doing.
Yep.
And it's like that's kind of neat.
But yeah, like I'd consider that somewhat of a sport, and just like esports, yeah. Can't really touch too much on that. I don't watch it. I know it's a thing, and I know it's huge.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
Because I've even seen
bigger. Man,
it used to be on Spike. Even I knew that, but I didn't even realize it was on ESPN now.
Yeah, ESPN has had it on there. So
They ever pull any like 360 no scopes on like the top 10?
I'm sure they do.
Sports Center's top 10. Like,
oh my God, no, not yet.
no.
You know that's going to come.
Yeah,
I mean, probably in 20 years.
yeah. Well, whenever my kids become our age and are watching ESPN, they're gonna want to see some fucking video game shit, I'm sure. You know,
I'm like, oh, look at this guy 360 no scope. This guy, you know, he got a 3-piece here. Oh
Yeah.
you know,
or like the
it's
top
gonna
10
be
worst plays of the week, and they're just fucking dying for no reason.
Yeah. So that's gonna be my number one.
That's that one's a little out of left field there.
Yeah, I know, and
But you are,
I want to keep it out of left field.
Because I mean, like
You
even
picked football, so you like are dominating the metric. Right
but
now.
I'm not to like talk shit or anything, but like even in high school, you didn't really play sports in high school, did you?
I'm gonna pick my second pick, which I did in high school,
Okay.
which is ski and board club.
Oh, okay. Yes, I do. Yep, I remember you were on that.
So snow sports. I was a skier.
Yeah. And you can have snowboarding in that too. Oh.
It's just that's just one of it's like Winter Olympics, right? Like how much you got? You got skiing and snowboarding, right?
Right.
it's fun. It's kind of fun to watch skiing and snowboarding, especially if you ski and snowboard in your life.
Yeah.
But it's really fun to actually do it.
Yeah.
Like I loved skiing, like,
Yeah.
and I still do it to this day. Not as much as I'd like to because we're in Ohio, so there's not a whole lot of good, cool places to go to. But I do it occasionally.
I think we even touched on one of the podcasts. We went skiing with our friend Zach.
Yep. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a fun thing to just get on top of a big ass hill. You get to ride the lift up, go down a big ass hill, and just get a little bit of adrenaline rush. You know, and just glide down.
Slide on down.
Just cutting left and right. You can fly down as fast as you want, go slow as you want, do whatever. It's just one of those things that's fun to do. So, yeah, skiing had to be my number 2.
Yeah. I can't even add. I've never been on a set of skis or a snowboard.
I'm picking my favorite things to do. If you haven't seen, I really like to play video games.
Yeah.
And I really like to ski.
Yeah.
So that's my 1 and 2.
I really like playing football. You know, so.
And sure.
But it's also really fun to watch.
Yeah.
I will say though, whenever Shaun White was big, and the snowboard half pipe on the Olympics and shit, that was great TV.
Yeah.
And then what is it? Are they moguls or what's
moguls when they got the bumps. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Watching those motherfuckers do that, like
No,
I don't even
insane.
understand how their legs work. Like,
oh, it's crazy. They're like,
and they're back and forth, and then even the speed skiers going between the pylons and shit.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's wild.
Maybe I like skiing more than I thought, because now I'm thinking even like the ski jump, long jump shit.
Yeah,
that's fucking wild.
Have you never been?
I've never been skiing,
snowboarding, or anything?
No, nope.
Oh,
I've never been on ice skates.
I'm taking.
Yeah, I don't know if my knee can handle it anymore, though, dude.
No, it's fine. Literally, it's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, like, literally, though, if I twist my knee without weight on it, I can get it to pop out right now.
So, you don't have a lot of weight because you're just gliding.
Yeah.
You'd be fine.
Well, I'll try.
At least I'll say that.
Yeah.
Like, I get you into everything. I'm like, yeah, Steve, you're fine. And then I make you eat shrimp and you have an allergic reaction. Yeah. And I'll take you on the ski slopes and you pop your knee out.
And then next January, you'll see the episode where I'm sitting here with my knee up because it's in a fucking cast because it's broken and shit. Like,
yeah, well, maybe it's time you get surgery.
Probably. I should probably get it looked at. But
yeah,
that's neither here nor there. You know, I'll deal with it when it becomes a real problem, you know?
Yeah.
Typical man, you know?
Everybody try to get you to snowboard because snowboarding's cooler.
Yeah.
Skiing's a lot easier to learn than snowboarding.
I have Tyler snowboarded, and he brought his snowboard to an old house of ours where I had an ATV track in the backyard, and I've pulled him on a snowboard, but I was on a four-wheeler. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems cool. I've never I've never done it. But it's fun to watch. Like those motherfuckers launch off of that high jump and shit. Like,
yeah, oh yeah, it's a great sport.
Yep.
All right, that's my number 2. What you got for your number 2?
This is one that I really enjoy. I'm probably gonna go out tomorrow and practice this. But golf.
Oh yeah,
I love golfing. It's fun.
On top of my list, one up there on my list.
It's not one that now that I've been playing it more, whenever it's on, I like watching it, but it's not something that I always try to tune into, if that, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like, oh my God, the Masters this week and I have to be near a TV. But if I'm somewhere where it's on the TV, I like watching it because it's like, oh shit, he drove it fucking 300 yards. Like, I wish I could do that, you know?
Well, enter Tiger Woods, right?
Yeah.
So golfing changed when Tiger came into the league, right?
Yeah.
So Tiger hyped everything up, and I know there's people for him that were awesome too.
He brings ratings.
I'm not trying to say that, but as far as TV ratings went, as far as people going to events, everybody wanted to watch Tiger play.
He kind of popularized it as a television event, basically.
And at that time, I was working at a golf course in Michigan.
Yeah.
And I could just remember, like, the camera views changed. Everything changed. They upgraded their cameras. Like they were doing way, way, way more stuff.
Yeah.
To make golfing more exciting.
Yeah.
And they've kept that up. But watching golfing on TV, even though they just like go to a shot. They go to they bounce around to different shots. Somebody gets a banger of a shot. They're like, they really go on that one. And they're like, oh, this guy just hit this one right next to the pin, or he sunk it, or whatever, you know?
Or this guy's putting for birdie, so let's go cue that camera.
Right.
You know?
So they've gotten way better at it. Is it still fun to watch?
I mean,
in a way, yes.
Yeah.
Is it fun to play? Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. It's fun to go drink some beers and play some golf.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody we probably know. There's some decent players we know. Yeah. But we all still suck at golf.
Yeah, we're not
compared to anybody else.
Obviously, because we're not on the tour.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like.
But when you get that one good shot.
Yep.
You know, and you get maybe 5 during an entire 18 holes. I feel like I get maybe 5 or 6 entire 18 holes. I'm like,
yeah, out of 127 strokes, you got 5 good ones, and those 5 good ones still fucking are good. Like,
and I never focus on putting. I still don't care about putting.
Yeah,
putting's boring. I'm like, I just want to smash a ball and have that ball go straight and be the farthest anybody's ever driven a ball,
right?
Ever. Which is never gonna happen. No. But I'm like,
no, because now you got guys on the tour now that'll fucking crush 350 yards,
right?
Get on the green on a par 4. Like, what the fuck? Like, what in the actual fuck?
Well, I can smash a nice straight drive. Like, I feel good.
Yeah,
you know. And
actually, this might be a good. Sorry to cut you off, but this might be a good opportunity that we are going to be sponsoring a hole, a damn good time podcast. We'll be sponsoring a hole for the Nick Winters Memorial Golf Outing, August 14th at Wilkshire Golf. So,
100%.
If you have been or haven't been, it's going on August 14th. All the proceeds go to Tusky Valley boosters for kids that are playing golf. So they're buying them equipment and shit. So
we'll put cause. We maybe put a link below.
Yes. The only really link I have is there's no web page or anything, but it's a Facebook page.
Yeah, it was.
So maybe we
can link.
We'll share the Facebook page on.
And then if you're really interested, just message us and we can hook you up.
Yeah,
we can hook you up with the right people.
Yeah, we're gonna sponsor a hole. It's a four person scramble, or if you can get a twosome, but you'll probably be paired up with people. I think. I don't know. They do have. Last year, I know they had one hole where it was close to pin challenge. They had one hole for males long drive, one hole for female long drive, and then they had a hole-in-one competition where if you sunk the hole-in-one on that hole, you get $5,000. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be the exact same way. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same this year. So, but it's a damn good time.
Like, we're going to probably have some damn good time stickers out there too.
Yep. Pass out some sticks.
Maybe some teas.
Maybe.
I'm in the works with somebody. So we'll see. And
then it's a round of golf, and you get food afterwards. So
hell yeah,
raffle drawings, all cool shit. It was fun. So, but yeah, so definitely golf number 2 for me. I fucking love me some golf.
Good choice. So then my number 3, I am going to go with. The hell did I write there?
Can't even read your own handwriting, huh?
I'm going to go with classic baseball.
Baseball.
Not
America's pastime.
Ever going to watch it on TV unless it's in the playoffs. But I will 100% go to a game and enjoy a game of baseball.
I like going to watch them.
I'm not really going to watch it on TV.
No.
It's just boring to watch on TV. There's too much in betweens and all that. But but going to the stadium and sitting down and watching a good baseball game, drinking some beer, eating some dogs.
Yeah. Get you a hot soft pretzel, stadium mustard, dude.
Hearing the sounds.
Yeah.
When a dude cracks the ball, everybody jumps up like,
right.
Whoa! And then it goes out of bounds.
Smash.
And you're like, ah.
Yeah.
But then he hits that home run, and then the crowd just erupts. Like, it's awesome.
I have heard like that, and maybe that's something we're not old enough yet, but once you get a little older, you kind of pick up on the nuances of like a good pitcher's battle and like shit like that. Like when you see like a 3-game series and I feel like it's more of a, if you like statistics and you like paying attention, you like details, then you could really get into it watching it on TV and shit. Like, but like you said, it's just so much better to go be there live. Like I'd rather watch a live baseball game than a live football game, honestly.
Ooh, that's tough, but yeah.
I'd rather be in front of the TV with football, but I'd rather be at the stadium with baseball.
Depends. I mean, a good football game and live too is fun.
Yeah.
But either way. But yeah, so baseball is my number 3.
That's a great one. Did you ever play baseball as a kid?
I did.
Yep.
Yeah, I got to the coach pitch league. Was a smash hitter.
Yeah. Fucking tank.
Yeah. And then that didn't happen much anymore. I don't know why.
Yeah. I can tell you exactly the moment that I quit baseball.
Okay.
This is a terrible story. Because I played like machine pitch whenever we were at Strasbourg. And then whenever we moved to Bolivar, I did like actual pitch. And they had rules, so I wasn't very good. But they had rules, so like every kid had to play at least 3 innings. So every game I would play my 3 innings, and then I was out. And then I just sat the bench. But whenever we played shit teams with shit pitchers, they'd play me more because if I could connect, I could smash them. So I ended up having like a decent batting average. And so like our team was fucking awesome. Like we made it to regionals and this, and like we were a game away from going to state. This was like 11-year-old hot stove. I don't know why the fuck they called it hot stove.
Hot stove.
Yeah. And we were a game away from going to state. It was the last inning. I already played my 3 innings, so I've been sitting the bench the whole time. Bottom of the last inning, we were up. Two guys were on base, 2 outs, and the coach was like, "Get in there, Steve." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Why? Why?" And then like afterwards, he's like, "Well, you had the best batting average." And I thought like, if you could just connect, all you need to do is connect that one and it would have been great. But I struck the fuck out and everybody was crying.
Oh God.
And, like you get snacks afterwards. So like I'm in line to get my snack and I got my juice box and everybody's fucking crying. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm never playing baseball again. It's the worst moment of my life.
Like, shut up! You guys all suck too.
Yeah. Why didn't you hit a fucking home run? Why'd they put me up?
You put the pinch hitter in.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so that was when I stopped playing baseball. But I mean, it was fun until that point in time in my life.
I think my mom just got too busy. I couldn't play baseball anymore. That was literally it. But yeah.
Yeah, well, it's harder whenever you're
in the midst of a single mom and like trying to do baseball and like all that.
Yeah,
it's tough. But
well, like when you're younger and it's not like a high school function, they're not busing you to it. The parents always have to drive you there and shit.
Right.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
So that's you can't even be like, well, I got to work, but good luck in your game.
Right.
And the school takes care of it.
Right. Oh yeah. I hear you.
But yeah, baseball. That's a good number 3 there.
All right, what's your number 3?
Let me pull up my list back up. I'm going into NASCAR, or just kind of. Will you allow me motorsports in general?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Well, then my favorite's
kind
my favorite's going to be auto racing. Then, can I say auto racing in general?
I mean, I guess sure.
Do you have racing on your list anywhere?
No, but you're like, I want motorbikes. I want the.
Well, yeah, that's what I was like. I can narrow it down to cars instead of saying motorsports, like including dirt bikes, this, that, and the other. But I really enjoy cars. NASCAR's fucking awesome, and I know like some F1 people and some road track people out there will be like, well, this is better, but fucking is 40 fucking cars this close together going 200 miles an hour left turn and all the way is pretty dope.
Right. And
I don't know, I've been to a couple whenever I was a kid, and just hearing that motor, just the rumble of that motor. Even Midvale Speedway's probably like 2 or 3 miles away down the road, probably even more than that. But I still hear the cars on Friday nights and Saturday nights and shit. I can hear them, and I just sit down on my back porch and just hear like that rumble is fucking awesome. The smell of burning race fuel and hot rubber.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's I think it's one of the things you have to go to and not watch. To me, not. I would enjoy it more if I was there.
Yeah.
Never been to a straight up NASCAR race.
Yeah.
But to actually understand how fast they're going and how well they're doing it,
yeah,
is a whole different thing. I would think, because like freaking 200 miles per hour, just like, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
They're flying, and I don't think a lot of people understand that. So, it's boring to watch on TV.
Can be.
To me,
it's one of those ones when you catch like the last 15 to 20 laps, that's when it gets exciting, because that's whenever people, it's more calculated through the beginning. Like you got fucking 300 or 250 laps, and it's more calculating on like getting and maintaining position. But on those last like 20 laps, people are really fighting to get to the front,
right?
And that's when people get a little reckless, and that's when they start bumping a little more, and they're diving down inside, going 4 wide into turns and shit.
That's
like
my degenerate or sophisticated gambling, you would say, is horse racing.
Yeah.
So a lot of those, it's pace setting, right?
Just
you
keep
set the pace.
Yeah.
There's always somebody that's kind of an underdog will set the front pace. They'll set the front pace, and they can literally screw over a good horse because maybe they go too hard.
Yeah.
They go too hard, and that front horse that's a good horse has to catch that pace.
Yeah.
And he's keeping up in the front, but the guy in third's like just
Saving
staying
it.
back,
Yep.
stay 2 legs. But horses don't know. A lot of times that they've been bred and trained to race like that, so
Yeah.
they don't stay back, even though they're getting pulled back by jockeys. They're like, nah, I keep up with this guy. I keep up with the guy beside me. That's what I've been taught to do. I've been
Right.
taught to do that. And then it comes down that last corner. They hit that last corner, and it's just boom.
Yeah.
They let them loose, like full speed out.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what everybody's trying to do, right?
And that's even kind of similar with I mean, it's different because you don't have conditioning and like the actual physical capabilities of a horse, but you have that game where you play like, do we have enough fuel? Do we need to pit?
Right.
Do we need new tires? Like, oh, we only went with 2 right side tires last pit stop, and this guy's on 4 fresh tires, and he's coming up behind us. He can go fucking full blast while we still have to worry about the fact that we're only on half tire, or we don't have enough fuel to actually go full out for the last 10 laps. And so, yeah, like building that pace and keeping that pace is kind of like there's a whole nuance to it. Yeah.
100%. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna call that NASCAR.
Yeah, we'll call it NASCAR. It's one of the ones I've watched the most, but I love all auto racing. I love watching cars fly around and wreck and shit. So,
so I'm number 4.
What you got
I'm
for
gonna go
number
with
4?
one that's really fun to watch.
Yeah.
Super fun to watch. Could never do it.
Okay.
I could never do it. Look at me.
Look at you.
Strongman competition.
Oh fuck yeah!
How fun is it to watch a
Yes.
strongman competition?
Watch those big fucking dudes.
Dude, they have the freaking funnest games ever for those guys to do.
They pull an airplane or a bus.
Yeah, flipping logs.
Yeah.
They do the Olympian one where they're like stacking the balls up on like the different weight balls, and like endurance, like just carry this giant ball back and forth.
Yeah.
And like just all kinds of different things. And it's fun to watch,
Yeah.
dude. It's just fun to watch. It's like, what the shit this man is carrying 1 ton. He's carrying 1 ton or pulling 1 ton, or they'll pull a couple tons of weight. And it's just like so much stuff they do.
And they're just fucking huge, dude. Like Eddie Hall's big on their fucking
What I like is like some of them are cut huge and some of them are just like big manly huge.
Yeah.
And normally the big manly huge dudes, they just win. The big cut dude, he's been.
I'm looking at Eddie Hall right now. He's got a big old belly. Well, not now, but when he was competing, big old belly.
Yeah.
And it's weird because on TV he looks short. I thought he was short. Dude's fucking 6'3", 362 pounds.
Yeah.
Of just man.
Just man, yeah. Right.
And he doesn't. I know he hasn't competed now, but like since he's actually started doing some boxing shit, and now he's fucking cut. Like, dude's got abs. Like he went from fucking full on tank. Now he's like, I'm a shredded fucking tank. Like,
right. He went from eating 200,000 calories a day to the back.
Oh, dude, probably like 6,000 to 8,000 calories, honestly.
Tucked it down, you know. Yeah,
like during competition, those dudes probably eat like 8,000 to 10,000 calories a fucking day.
Oh, at least more than that, right?
Probably, I don't know. And then who's the other dude? Hapthor.
Well, the mountain,
yeah,
the mountain,
Hapthor Bjornsson. That dude's a fucking machine. Like,
so just all the fun games they did on there and like all that stuff, like just fun to watch, man. Yeah. I mean, you can watch those guys do all their crazy shit all day. It's like, holy shit.
Keg tosses, car carries, fucking
yeah. I know how heavy a keg is. And those guys, like, just throw them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh?
What the fuck?
I could maybe throw one 6 inches.
Yeah.
Maybe. I have to build up to that.
Right. Yeah, I think in my prime, I could actually grab a keg and hoist it up and get it onto my shoulder and carry it that way. But I don't think I could do it now without, like, fucking slipping a disc or blowing my knee out or some shit.
Right.
Like, I think I'm still strong enough. I just don't think my body's like anything else is capable of like withstanding that. Like,
I couldn't get a keg up past my belly button right now.
Yeah.
I'd be like, it's just shit in my pants.
I could do it, and then I'd tell you that I don't hurt, but then for like the next 3 days I'd hurt.
You'd be hurting the hell back,
yeah. So.
But yeah, it's gonna be my number 4. The old
Strongman's fucking awesome. Those dudes are machines, dude.
What you got for your number 4?
Let's go with I'm gonna go with volleyball.
I say I'm like all classics, and you're like, or no, you're all classics, and I'm like all weird shit. Yeah, you got volleyball. Okay.
Volleyball. That was one I always like playing it in gym class. Something about like when you get set up for a good spike, you know, like you get to spike it down like fuck you, and when you get like great serves, like that's awesome. And not to be too pervy, but beach volleyball, Summer Olympics, I'll tune into that every goddamn day.
That's fun to watch.
Day.
Fast-paced sport.
Yeah.
And the girls wear like thongs.
Well, actually, no, they were bikinis. You know, they weren't really thongy.
Some of what country they're from.
Yeah, some of them might.
But
yeah, I think one Summer Olympic they allowed.
And the dudes wear thongs. No.
Well, and even let's get away from the women and let's go to Top Gun. My favorite scene was when
hell yeah, they're playing volleyball. Yeah. No, volleyball is fun to play on the sand, on the court. Yeah, just everybody likes to hit a volleyball around. You know, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like a soccer ball in the air. You know, just hit across the net,
bumps that, spike that shit, bro.
Hell yeah, like, feels good to spike on somebody too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's nothing.
If you're
more
tall
satisfying.
enough, you know, some of you may not be tall enough. I feel bad for you, but
yeah. That's even loyal listeners, Kirk and Amanda. They set up volleyball net in their backyard, and it was always, and that's one that's really fun to just play with the kids too. Like we didn't, when the kids are involved, we didn't really use a volleyball, more like the rubber kickball thing. But like, get all the kids out there, like, hey, pay attention, you know, and it's like herding cats and shit. But then, like, even then, you get that little competitive edge, and like, I'm gonna fucking serve that right down your ass, like right down your fucking ass. But yeah, like, it's fun and it's easy to play in your backyard. Get you a little net.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
So what kind of ball did you use? You say a little rubber ball?
Yeah.
Something like a dodgeball. That's going to be my last one.
Ooh.
Dodgeball. what a fun sport, you know.
Mm-hmm.
People are just throwing balls at you. You can catch them. You can block them with if you got a ball in your hand.
That's on my list.
My favorite sport to play in the old gymnasium in high school for sure.
Yeah. I love dodgeball day.
Oh, I was really good at that. And then I also yelled at my gym coach all the time, Mr. Franks.
Yeah.
I called him a communist.
Why was he a communist?
Because the ball would roll over to him and he'd be like, look at somebody in the back and throw it to him, and they get out after I just like knock the shitty player out in their team.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You're a commie. I'm like, wake up. We're like 4-on-2, and he'd like throw the ball and let somebody out, which he was just being a nice guy.
Right.
I know this day, but I was always super competitive back then.
Right.
And I'm like, no, we want to win. But he'd throw the ball back, like, catch it, and throw the ball back, like, all right, you're out.
Yeah.
And he'd let somebody back out. And I'm like, what the hell? And I'm sitting there like sweating my face off, trying to like smash people and hit people.
Oh, and how satisfying was it to get that good, like right in the fucking face?
Yeah,
just smash them right in the face.
The bad thing is I had Eric Lee and Mason Weaver in my gym class.
Those guys were like weirdly
way big for their age.
Yeah,
and
Mason's like 7 foot tall.
Yeah,
Eric Lee. I wrestled with him, and he'd always beat the shit out of me. He was a fucking state qualifying wrestler. Dude was a goddamn ape. Like, what the fuck?
And they would throw the bar as hard as they possibly can at people, but they had no accuracy. So you could dodge them.
Yeah.
Like, I just kept my eye on them the whole time. You could dodge them easy.
Yeah.
Because they would just try to, like, wind it up and wing it.
Yeah.
It's like,
they were out for murder.
But there's one time. I think it was Eric from backcourt, wung a ball as hard as he could.
Yeah.
And he hit a girl. Boom. Straight in the face. And she went down.
Oh, that poor girl.
Down. And
because, I mean,
you couldn't even laugh. It went so fast that she went wham and hit the floor. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Everything stopped.
That guy was something. Actually, like all the Lees.
Yeah.
His older brother Nathan, even their older sister Carrie. I'm afraid of all of them. Honestly. Like they were just built different. Like, and they were ruthless.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even like they were gentle giants. No, they were all fucking giants that wanted to kill people. Like, just thrived on hitting people in the face.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But yeah. Yeah. But dodgeball is always fun to play.
Yeah, and like, is there anything like I even said anything more satisfying than hit somebody in the face? But also, like, whenever that bullet's coming at you and you catch it,
oh yeah,
fuck you, you're out. Like,
wing that bullet,
got you, bitch.
Yeah,
I got you, bitch.
Yeah, you catch the best player in their team, and you catch that ball,
right?
And you were looking over here, and then all of a sudden you just see the other corner eye, like wham!
Yeah,
you're like,
not today,
gotcha.
Not today, motherfucker.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, dodgeball's dope. We should start playing dodgeball. When was the last time you played dodgeball, dude?
I don't know. I was thinking about paintball too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right. Anyways, all right. What's your number 5 there, Steve?
Number 5. Well, this was going to be probably one of my oddball picks here. Frisbee golf. I suck at it, but it's just like regular golf, only you're using frisbees. And there's just something about getting out in the outdoors. Well, do you still have your cage, your net?
No, I got rid of it.
You did you?
I did. It deteriorated. It wasn't getting used anymore. But yeah, we used to take that thing up on the hill.
When we lived at the Middle City Resort House, when we were roomies.
Multiple positions. And they say, we play from here, we play from here, we play from here.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I love Frisbee golf. I think it's fun to play.
Even Dover at Dice Hill has a great course.
Yeah.
Like, that one's awesome. I know there's a couple in Canton.
The damn thing is free to play as long as you got your own desk, right?
Right.
Like golf, but of course you got to walk the whole thing too.
Yeah. That's even when we were house shopping before we bought this house, there was one that we looked at that was right below Dice Hill. And you walk out the backyard that was fenced in, and there was a little door on the fence. And then right there was a tee box for the ninth hole Frisbee golf at Dice Hill. Like, I wanted that place so bad. Somebody came and bought it before us. Yeah. Which, I mean, I think I like this house better. Like, this one turned out pretty good. Yeah. But that would have been so fucking dope. Like, I just walk, oh, let's go frisbee golfing.
Yeah.
Like,
just occasionally your fence would get hit with a whack.
Yeah.
you know,
yeah,
but
yeah.
other than that,
Or maybe I get some free discs in my yard that they lose, you know?
Oh, yeah. 100%.
You never know. Do you still have your discs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still got mine there in a tote in the garage.
I think they are so old, I'd probably get new ones at this point. But
Yeah.
I think I got a little starter set back then. So.
And then
good.
even on that topic, here's a weird fact about me is I'm right-handed in everything that I do, but I throw a disc left.
That is weird.
I know, and I don't get it because anytime I throw it with my right hand, it always hooks. It always has a turn, but whenever I throw it with the left, that bitch sails nice and level.
You're just a late release on your right. That's all.
I don't know, but my left gets it done. So I don't even try to change my right up because my left is.
I used to be a curve thrower on my right, and then I realized I was releasing it too late.
Yeah,
and if you release it like halfway through your hand movement instead of going like this and flicking,
like let it catch your
don't let
finger.
it flick. Just go. But anyways,
Right.
Anyway, we'll play with that on the lake. Maybe
Yeah.
All right, so frisbee golf. That's a very, very solid.
I got both kinds of golf. I'm dominating the golf scene.
I'm gonna say right now, a little upset. Neither of us picked basketball.
I don't like basketball.
See, I should have picked basketball. In mine,
Never. I mean,
but I got some fun picks. I'm fine with that.
yeah, I like playing horse.
Yeah.
It's just in the backyard shit. Kirk's got a basketball hoop. We've even lowered it, so we did like slam dunk competitions and shit, just fucking around. Like that's fun.
There's a lot of running back and forth.
Yeah, even knockout was fun to play in high school and shit. But I hate watching it. I've been to a couple games, like when LeBron was in Cleveland. I got to see him play there, but I don't know. I've never been a big basketball person.
Least favorite sport is to watch?
Soccer.
I'm gonna beat that right now.
Yeah.
Cycling.
Oh
my the hell? What's to watch people bicycle?
Just yeah.
I've literally been in so back in the restaurant days, there was a whole group of guys came in, they're like, hey, you got the Tour de France on or like the Tour de something on? I'm like, no. They're like, can you get it? I'm like, I hope not.
No.
I'm like, all right, we're gonna watch people ride their bicycles around. And it's not, I understand it's a hard sport.
Right.
I understand that. But to watch cycling.
To want to watch the Tour de France. No. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely.
To me, it's between that and watching chess. And I'd definitely rather watch chess.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'd be like, ooh, strategic play. Instead of going, man, this guy's biking real good here. Watch him here. He's gonna hit this downhill section. Now he's switching gears here. Oh, he's gonna grab a water at this station. We grab the water.
He better pace himself. But yeah, and that's even. I picked soccer more thinking of would I want to play it. I'd rather go ride a bike than play soccer though, because you're doing nothing but running constantly, and running sucks.
I'd rather play soccer than watch people bicycle.
Yeah. I'd rather play soccer than watch soccer.
But I'd rather watch soccer than watch people cycle too. I mean, I just think bicycling. Okay.
Yeah.
That's literally watching people pedal as hard as they can.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
All right. Anyways.
Yeah. So
that's our 5 favorite sports. It's probably going to get ridiculed a lot.
Yeah.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah. There's going to be some basketball fans out there like, what the fuck? Why didn't you? I'm like, I just don't like it. I don't know.
Once again, I'm going to remind you guys, make sure you, if you haven't already, you
subscribe, share, click everything. Just click it all. Even or in comment if you just want to say, fuck you guys are stupid. We'll take that.
Feedback.
All the links will be here.
Yeah. We're still going. We're never going to stop.
If you want to be a guest on the show, hit us up
until we can't do it anymore. But I think we're just going to keep going.
I thought I told you that we won't stop.
We won't stop.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, like Steve said earlier, if you're interested in being a guest on the show, hit us up.
Let us know.
We got a few ideas of people we'd like to bring on.
You share our shit, we'll share your shit.
Yep.
Let's promote each other.
100% supportive, and we'll promote anything. So
yeah. Let's you want to sip some of this blackened? Let's get some Metallica whiskey here.
Blacken.
Cheers to that.
Hit with the sounds of Metallica.
I can taste the music. It's good. It's smooth, dude.
It's not bad.
Nice and oaky.
Yeah.
It's a blend, so you can't even really say like, "Oh, that's a good bourbon," or you know.
Yeah.
But not too shabby. You can definitely taste the fact that they pounded music into it. I guess I don't know.
I give it a semi thumbs up.
I'm gonna give it a full thumb. Gets the full thumb.
I'm right there, but there's something about it.
Yeah,
A little bite to it I don't like, but
yeah.
I'd say it's pretty good.
Okay,
Depending on the cost, that would determine my thumb.
$50.
Thumbs down. Well, I still did it. Yeah, no, we'll talk about that later. But anyways, Steve, did you have a damn good time?
I did have a damn good time. How about you?
I had a damn good time, even though I just said that. No, I didn't. But anyways,
And we really hope that you, the listeners and watchers, had a damn good time.
all right, brother. Love you.
Love you too.
Have a good night.
Love you guys.